Alright, this is PokeTrade, and this is the first sprint. So, the first child user story. As a user, I want to press a button that navigates me to a sign-up page so that I can create a new account. When the user presses the Start Adventure button, they should be brought to the sign-up page. If the user wants to navigate back to the home screen, then the back button should allow that feature. And the button to sign up will be located in the top right corner of the app bar. So if we hit Start Adventure, back, and it goes back. As a user, I want to press a submit button that sends user credentials to a database so that my information is properly validated after the account is created. If the begin journey button is pressed and no credentials are provided, or there are any mistakes, then it will not allow the account to be created. Email should include at least both the period and the @ sign. Password field should have a hidden or obscure text. Password should require at least 6 characters. When the submit button is pressed, the account information should be stored in the database. So, try to begin journey. There's an error. So we'll say to@uco.edu. Display name. Test 2. Begin journey. Oops. Okay, account. So that was lagging, obviously, but there's that. As a user, I want to only provide information that is necessary, such as email and password when logging in, so the login sequence is short. I can start playing as soon as possible. So here is an example of an account that's already been created. One at uco.edu. We say PPP. Start playing. Login failed. Password is invalid, so it won't let us log in. Okay. The user want to press the login button once my credentials are provided so that I can navigate to the home page. Once my credentials have been validated, as a new user signs in, a loading animation should occur, followed by a confirmation or error message. If the email is not stored in the database, an error message shows up. No information is provided when the login button is pressed, and an error message shows up. So if no information is provided, there's an error. Email is not stored, so we'll say 3@uco.edu. PPP. There's no user record corresponding. And if we change it to a correct one, start playing, and there's the loading animation with a confirmation or error message. As a user, I want to sign out button that is easily accessible but not visible so that I can log out efficiently, and to prevent the interface from being crowded with buttons, the sign out button will be located in a drawer on the left hand side of the screen, and the sign out button will navigate the user back to the sign in page once pressed. So sign out is right there. The user want to have the option to clear text fields for my email and password so that if someone else uses the device, my information can be cleared quickly. So the clear text fields on the text fields on the sign-in page will have buttons to clear the text if the user desires. The button will have an icon that clearly indicates deletion when pressed, such as an X, and all text in the field will clear as soon as the button is pressed. So saw that before. And we'll just go ahead for the next stories. Go ahead and signed in. I want my home page to stay consistent with changes that are made when I log in and out of that different session, so my progress is saved and I don't have to restart. Information should be consistent no matter how many changes are made in a session. If a user does not have any Pokemon, then the screen will be blank. So, for example, we change Squirtle's level to 30. Catcher update. His level is 30. We sign out, and we sign back in. Level 30, still there. And if the user doesn't have any Pokemon, then the screen will be blank. So 2 As a user, I want to be able to view basic stats of my Pokemon from the home screen, so I don't have to view each individual Pokemon in order to see basic stats. Basic stats such as name, level, and type will be displayed to give a brief summary of the Pokemon. When a new entry is added, there will be a change in color for that portion of the screen. So, if we log back in, we will see that obviously there is a change in color in the screen. It's yellow versus blue, and basic features such as name, type, and level are displayed. And lastly, as a user, I want to seek out any Pokemon imaginable so that I can experiment with the best lineup. When the Add button is pressed, the user should navigate a new page where they specify certain traits. Traits should be added to the database when they have been saved. If no traits are filled out, then error messages will show up. So, there we go. So, I'm not going to take the time to add, paste an image and everything. But if we see that it says enter level from 1 to 100 and whatnot, so those are some features there. So that concludes it.